Ha! The closest thing I could think of, the closest thing that I have noticed where they kind of look more robotic, but this the Braveheart Keyblade is probably the closest thing I have to a giant Rex sword. Well, I do have the Buster Sword, but and again, something like more mechanical-wise. This has like screws in it. But anyways, beside the point. Oh, well, minus Fox 979 Fox. I just saw Ben Gen 10, the Ben 10 reboot Generator Rex crossover, which, again, correct me if I'm wrong. Ben, like, isn't Rex teamed up with Providence or works for Providence in his show, I believe? I don't know. But in any case, this is the Ben Gen 10 thing, and I'm not gonna critique this one too much on certain things. For one, like they bring up Evos, but like, what are Evos exactly? Like, we don't know. And then like maybe they're trying to set up a Generator Rex show, which wouldn't be surprised. Like maybe after like Alien Extinction happens, we're gonna hear about, oh yeah, we're gonna have the Generator Rex show, and then like we're gonna have, then near the end of that show, we're gonna have the Secret Saturdays come back, and then after that show, we're gonna have Ben 10 come back. I don't know. No, but basically, this is again Ben 10 Generator Rex crossover, where it's good. It's honestly pretty fun. I will say though, because in the original one, which I haven't seen, but I do know that there is a point where Ben turns into Upgrade and it merges with Rex, and that's honestly like a cool like what do you call it? That's a cool like team up kind of thing. Like, okay, yeah, that's a cool way to do that. It basically just a quick synopsis, but anyways, story wise again, like I was saying, like I'm not gonna hold anything against this one for one introducing Evos, but not introducing Evos. Introducing Providence, which is apparently some giant, organization kind of thing with flying ships. Yet we've never seen them before, nor have they popped up anywhere else about any of the other shit that Ben has had to deal with this summer. But so first off, in short, the story. Ben basically after saving a family, which I really like how heroic he kind of was, and more like knowledgeable he is throughout this whole episode. But through this whole little mini movie, but basically Ben saves family from Hex, which in turn after Grandma Max says, well, man, let's hope he's the last bad guy of the summer, and Ben's like, wait, what do you mean? Like we just started summer, like summer just started. He's like, they're like, no, we've been through a lot of shit. Like summer's almost over, soon we have to go back to school. And Ben's like, I don't want to go back, which, not gonna lie, I never liked school. Not gonna lie, I never liked school. Kind of happy I don't go anymore. But beside that point, Ben's like, I don't want to leave. And basically after a psychedelic talking with his schmore, about saying like, yeah, you don't need to go back to school or some stuff like that. Or no, that he has to learn some lesson, I can't remember. Basically, Rex and Bobo steal the sword, which also I remembered who, like, yes, the same voice actor who voices Bobo also voices Bender from Futurama, as well as Jake from Adventure Time, which I think I was correct on those. But the reason why the voice kept throwing me up, and I kept thinking, like, his voice is something in some kind of adult show, but I can't remember which one it is. It wasn't Futurama. It's Disenchanted. Because he's the voice of the dad, King Grog. And, like, it's the exact same voice. He has a few different voices, I think. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think Jake's voice and Bobo's voice are exactly the same. So, like, yeah, I think it is different, whatever. But yeah, Grog, he's the voice of Grog, and I'm listening to him like, that's who I was listening to. That's what kept throwing me out. I'm like, I know this voice, like this version of the voice. But anyways, basically Ben and Rex get into a fight over a schmore. Rex is like, or Bobo's like, he's an Evo, and after he turns into a cannonball, and Rex is like, I know what to do. Grabs, hits the Omnitrix symbol, adds nanites into it, which then just sends the watch insane and starts shooting DNA transforming energy, which transforms half of the seaboard of America, the eastern seaboard of America, into aliens. which I kind of would have wished they would have done like something different with the aliens, like maybe change their costumes for like the people that aren't. It like all they did was take the Omnitrix symbol off. Gwen and Grandma Max always got turned into aliens, which Grandma Max always got more of a different design, and then Gwen got like just like regular forearms, but with her clothes and like her hair, like kind of like that shaved, like this shaved, but like long hair on one side. And I'm like, all right, whatever. But I kind of would have liked if they would have done a little bit more, like design wise. Maybe even like change Gwen's design a little bit more, or maybe I don't know. But in any case, basically, the big thing is then that Hex then uses his magic to take over the minds of all the alien infected. Why doesn't do that to everyone? Who the hell knows? But again, we're also talking about the episode where it introduced Providence, this basically Men in Black group that's super big with super things that has, like, when the world's all about to get destroyed, when the world's like getting taken over by these aliens, Providence is just like, nuke the place. And I'm like, oh shoot. But yeah, but basically, Ben, Rex, and Bobo kind of had to team up. Rex also getting more backstory on Rex, which I kind of knew his backstory a little bit. I think it's pretty much the same from the original show, where it's that something happened with his parents, big explosion. Rex kind of has amnesia, but now him and Bobo are fighting Evos wherever they can, and Rex can't really control. Sorry, Rex can't really control his nanite powers. The majority of the time, he's just using his giant sword, which maybe I'll get used to it. I don't know. The Generator Rex weapons always felt like little weird, but that's mostly probably because like it's like, oh yes, I have a sword stuck to my hand. It's kind of permanently like this. So like it's like it's very. I hit it with the sword or the charm. But I don't know. It's a little weird. But basically, as the thing progresses, is basically like Ben basically coming to terms with it. Like the reason why he doesn't want summer to end is because he doesn't want to lose kind of like his summer family, Gwen and Grandma Max. Honestly, I can really relate to because here's the thing. Like whenever I came back from Texas, I used to go to Texas a lot of times, spend time with my brother, grandma, all that stuff. Whenever I came back to Chicago and had to go back to school and all this shit, I'll tell you right now, I was pretty much depressed for like an entire week. I hated Chicago. I still really kind of don't like it. It's a nice place to visit, but I'd rather have been where I'd say is home, Texas. But with my family and all, with my brother and all that stuff. But in any case, but basically like Bobo tries to say like, look, Rex needs a friend and like a human friend, and he does specify that because it's like, yeah, you're his friend, isn't he? Like he needs a friend. He needs basically emotional support and all that stuff. Basically what Ben has, and also basically what Ben also needs, kind of in a sense. Like he's like, I don't want to learn to be a hero by myself. He says towards the end, it's like, I don't want to be a hero by myself. I want my family, and I need them to help me. Like they make me stronger. Well, also I forgot to mention that Agent 6, who is the sixth deadliest man in the world, who tries to basically capture Rex and chase him down wherever he goes. Eventually catches wind, chases after him, and after the hexing going on, again, he calls in the nuke. Basically, there's some good action things. You see Rex slowly, like, after, he gains more confidence in himself for being friends with Ben and all that stuff. You slowly see as he becomes more used to using his nanites and controlling them, learning not to just run away, to come back and fight, and protect what he can, especially when it's his reason why shit happens, because he messed up, and yeah, like it's good. Like I like this episode. I do like that they brought up Kevin, because one thing that I've been missing, which I kind of hope in the last one, which I believe comes out tomorrow, Alien Extinction, I'm hoping they're going to bring up where Kevin is, or at the very least, bring Kevin in, because not only one, yes, I want my favorite character to come back, but two, I want Kevin to meet original Ben. Because I think I'm going off on a tangent, but I want Reboot Kevin to meet original Ben, because obviously original Ben just knows Kevin as a bad guy. Obviously Alien Force and Ultimate Alien and Omniverse like, no, Kevin's our friend, but original Ben doesn't know that. Yeah, I still think he doesn't know that. Yeah, he doesn't know that. So, I think there would be some cool interaction there, like, wait, you have an Omnitrix? But yeah, they brought him over a minute when Gwen was fighting. He was like, did you just call me that? And Gwen's like, has forearms because she gets her forearms. Like, did you just call me that? And Ben's like, no, what you're looking for is greasy black hair and has a watch and went that way. I'm like, his name Kevin and went that way. I'm like, he had to say his name Kevin because I'm like, you just kind of described yourself, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, but Ben, Gwen. But yeah, and basically, it's the episode's all right. It's okay. I kind of would have liked if there was more of a mix of their powers, a little bit more. Maybe again, like something similar to the original one, where you have Ben merge with Rex using upgrade, or maybe because the whole thing happens because Rex touches the Omnitrix and puts nanites in it. Like maybe after pulling out the nanites, it unlocks a new alien. Like I was kind of hoping that, which I will say though about this one, like they go through a ton of different aliens, like Slapback, Wrath, Forearms, Diamond Head, Heat Blast, Jet Ray, Accelerate. I think they probably went through all 10, or at least close to them. Humongosaur, Shock Rock. There's one I'm missing, but I'm pretty sure they must have hit that one too, because I think they went through all 10 aliens. Trying to think, what's the 10th one? What's the 10th alien? I can't remember. Also, you didn't use the Omni Kicks through any of this, which honestly probably would have been a cool time to use it. Like when you have Generator Rex with you, Omni Kicks probably would have been a cool transformation to have. It does kind of seem that they didn't do that. Sorry, but yeah, like the show itself, honestly, it was fun. It was fun. Like I feel like obviously whenever I do see Generator Rex, I gotta see where I can see it. So whenever I see Generator Rex, I'll feel a little bit more. But like again, so far it was really good. Like I always love the idea of nanites and nanobots. I love like the ability of enhancing and stuff like that. My whole biggest like problem with this is just like they introduce Evos, but Evos really don't make an appearance in this, or maybe they do. Maybe what Ben is considered an Evo, I don't know. Like we never really see anything about Evos. Like I kind of would have liked if maybe like they would have introduced Evos into this world. Like yeah, I know it's towards the end of the series, but in case they want to do a Generator X spinoff, or if they do, I want them to do another art style. Again, I'm okay with the reboot. I like the art style that they've done, but the best things they did were when they went back to the original like style of Alien and stuff like that. So I hope if they do make a Generator Rex one, they come with a new style. Maybe even to do the Omniverse style. No, I want another Ben 10 series in the Omniverse style, but him as a kid again. I don't know. But yeah, like the series honestly was good. I think that's probably what I was missing. Like the Evo bits, I kind of would have liked. Also, there's a bit where like I saw this dumb mammoth. I'm like, why is like that is the dumbest looking mammoth ever? And then they make it an enemy that Ben fights, which I think Hex did that in the original show too, with a mammoth in a museum. I could be wrong, but yeah, I'm like, all right, whatever. But yeah, this show is pretty good. It's also setting up obviously the end of the series, being like they say summer vacation's almost over. Ben, not wanting to lose like kind of his summer family right now, which again I understand that, and I like that. It's cool. Although again, I will say like I was kind of hoping it would end with Rex being like, yeah, I'm gonna join, like he's gonna join Providence and help with the Evo thing, and I feel like maybe we would have had like actually Evos happening, or maybe make an Evo enemy like the main bad guy. I think it probably would have been better than just having Hex. That's my like really only big issue with it. Or maybe even I don't know. I don't know if the original Generator Rex one, if the enemy, I think the original was it Animo and like someone from Generator Rex's universe. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But I think honestly that probably would have been a better enemy for them to fight than Hex. Like we could have had Dr. Animo messing around with nanites possibly, or something like that. I think that probably would have been a little bit better for like a villain other than Hex. But Hex's one, it's like, all right, that's fine, I guess. It was cool seeing Agent 6 like beat the shit out of Hex, or at least fight into a standstill. I'm like, all right, that's pretty neat. It's pretty cool showing that this man is dangerous as all hell. But yeah, this one was good. I liked it. Again, they're setting up the ending, which it sucks to see the show leave because it's gotten a lot better, and I feel like maybe the reason why it's ending like a little bit early or like now is because like a lot of people haven't been watching, which annoys the hell out of me too if that's the case, because it's like, why is Teen Titans like, are a lot of people really watching Teen Titans Go? Like, you can call the Ben 10 reboot season 1 all you want. Like, it's not the greatest season. And it would have been great if they would have not tried to make season 1 seem like it was Ben 10 Go, and make it instead, its own Ben 10 series, which it does in the season finale and season 2 and all that stuff. Though it is a cool thing, but again, for everyone who liked the original Ben 10, season 1 kind of threw them off like very hard, and I think that's might be the reason why no one ever gave it a chance. But then why does Teen Titans Go keep going? Like, this show actually has some good writing, especially with, again, Kevin. Ben, you slowly see him kind of evolving. You kind of saw him last season thinking whether or not he should be a hero. I hope. And I also I forgot to mention, because I got off camera, the last alien I think I didn't bring up was Cannonbolt. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they went through all 10 aliens in this one special, which I'm assuming is because in the next special, it's like Ben's not gonna be able to transform because he's gonna lose the Omnitrix because Alien X is gonna grab it. And I know this, kind of guessing at least, because obviously could we see him at one without the Omnitrix, but also like throughout the video, because I'm watching on the Cartoon Network app, it says, like, it shows, like, oh, get the new Alien X digital action figure, and it shows him with the 2 Omnitrixes, but then it shows a clip from the special where it shows that he has 3 Omnitrixes. I'm like, you kind of spoiled a little bit for you, quick eye, whatever. But I guess, thank you so much for watching. Short videos I've done, links are on my Facebook, on their show, videos. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and we will. See you later. Also, these things glowed when Ben transformed that one time, so like I'm like, okay, that makes sense why these are like this now.